Batwing number 19, written by Justin Gray and Jimmy Palmiotti, art by Eduardo Pansica. So, last issue, Batwing basically said, all right, no more playing around, I'm done with this. And this issue straight up delivers on that in like every way. So, we open up in a graveyard where Batman is meeting up with David outside a costume, and he's basically saying, "Yeah, no, I've made my decision, Batman, and this isn't working out anymore. So let me just walk you through everything that I've already accomplished here." So first things first, Dawn gets back home, and she's walked in her door. Batwing's inside, like, "Hey, you know where that kid is, whatever his name is, Ansel? Yeah, Ansel is, because you're the one who hit him. Where is he?" And they just start really going at it. And Batwing's like, "I'm not going to kill you. You know that's against my code. But I know about all of your bank accounts and all your family members. I will make your life a living hell. Tell me where Ansel is." And she's like, "Jesus, all right, fine. He's down in Cape Town. He's at this hotel." And Batwing's like, "Cool. Also, you're out of this business. You are retired. Don't ever come back." So then he goes down to this hotel where he crashes in through the window of where Ansel is. And he's literally in the process of killing another woman. Like, the knife is against her throat. Just by happenstance. He can't help himself. So at that point, Ansel's like, "Psh, you can't get me. I'm a free man. I've beaten the rap once. I'll do it again." And Batwing's like, "As I told someone else today, I'm not going to kill you, but I am going to hurt you really, really badly." And he throws Ansel into a pool and then shocks it with like 150,000 volts or something, enough to knock him out. And the woman that he was going to kill is like, "Is he dead?" And Batwing says no. And she's like, "He should be." So at that point, he ties up Ansel and then makes his way over to his father's mansion and says, "Hey, I know where your son is, and I'm going to kill him if you don't do everything I say." And he's like, "What happened to my guards?" He's like, "I took them out. You're going to listen to me." And he takes the dad, throws him down on the desk. And Dad's like, "I don't believe you. There's no way you found him." And so he shows a live stream video of his son bound and gagged and be like, "Here's the deal. Tell me where Sky Pirate is, because I really have a beef with that guy, and then I will let your son go to jail. He will not die, but he will go to jail." And he's like, "Oh, fine. He said he was going to rob one of my ships." And so Batwing takes him, throws him down on the ground, and says, "By the way, you're retired as well. Don't ever let me catch you again." So then Sky Pirate's whole ship is hovering above this shipping container boat, and Batwing just blows it up. It all just crashes into the ocean, and I think they're all dead. Which really goes back on the whole "I'm not going to kill you" thing, but I don't see how anyone could survive that. So anyway, David, he gets out of his outfit. He goes to the hospital where Matu is, and they're saying, "Hey, he's not doing hot. He's not going to make it. Like, you got to go say goodbye to him." And so he spends the night by his bedside waiting for Matu to wake up. Finally, when dawn hits, he wakes up and says, like, "David, just find something to make your life your own. Don't live with this burden of being Batwing. Just take the weight off your shoulders and live your own life on your own terms." And then he dies. And David's like super upset about that, but he takes the words super seriously, a la Uncle Ben. And so, posing as David, he talks to his friend in the police force, Kia, to get the location of Ansel, which is now within their jurisdiction. They take Ansel into the police station and say, "All right, Kia made the arrest, so you don't have to worry about it coming back on me. I have nothing to do with this." Kia leaves to go book him, and then David just retires from the police force, saying, "Nah, you guys all suck. You're all corrupt. You're all dicks. I hate being here, and you hate me, so I'm just out." So he leaves, and then Kia catches up outside being like, "Oh my God, did you just quit?" And he's like, "Yeah, I did. So I'm going to go and, change things in my life. I'm making a big shake up here, and I got to build a better me." And he kisses Kia and then goes on his way. And then we cut back to the Batman thing. And he's like, "That's why I'm leaving Batwing behind. I've made my choice. I'm done with being Batwing. I'm going to do things my own way, and I don't need your symbol anymore. I'm going to do this as I need to. And Batman's like, I respect that. Here's a lead I got on this big thing that's going on in this area of the world. I hope that you can handle it. And he's like, yep, I got an idea on what I'm going to do with that. So all good. And Batman straight up says, you're always welcome in Batman Incorporated. So Batman then flies off, goes back to Gotham, and some time passes, and then he turns to Alfred in the Batcave and is like, I made a new Batwing suit that's better than all the other Batwing suits that they made down there in Africa. It can heal your bones, and it has like limited invisibility. It's super high tech and awesome, and it's made by Lucius Fox here in America. And Alfred says, oh, and now you're going to give it to your first choice for Batwing? Which feels like a weird gut punch that David wasn't the first choice to be Batwing. I don't know. It's just something for me. But either way, Batman says, yep, but I got to go get him and bring him to the bunker tonight after his fight. And it turns out he's fighting in an MMA fight, and we see that his dad was telling him, oh, you can't do this. You can't fight. It's not what you should be doing. He's like, oh, I've been fighting professionally since I was 16. I'm doing great. And it turns out, I'm just going to skip to the end, that this is Luke Fox, the son of Lucius Fox, the only son of Lucius Fox, he says. And Lucius wants him to, use his graduation from MIT to build something intelligent, but instead he's fighting MMA. So, yeah, there's going to be some family stuff there. But, okay. So we'll just screw the entire 19 issues then. Like, we just threw away all of that Africa stuff all in a single issue. And, I get it. It did feel like we were kind of building to the point where Batwing and the bat symbol was going to be more of a hindrance than it was a positive. But the fact that it seemed to me like David just wanted to kill these people. And it seems like he kind of did kill people, and that's why the bat symbol had to go, which is why I'm surprised that Batman's so okay with him doing that. Maybe I'm misreading that. Maybe it wasn't a killing thing, but he blew up Sky Pirate's ship, and I saw no survivors. So, gotta be at least a little bit that. Overall, I mean, it felt like a rushed ending. Like, the fact he was able to just do all this in a single day, as far as I could tell, where he's been struggling with it for 3 or 4 issues now. It's just amazing to me. But I guess if you literally give him nothing, if you take away his Alfred, yeah, he's going to be pissed. As for Luke Fox, I mean, I've got no characterization on the guy. He's smart and he's a good fighter, but that's pretty much the entire Bat family. So I'm interested to see how they develop it a bit further. We've got new writers on it. I'm intrigued by them. Generally, I'm okay with the direction it's taking. It's just a hell of a whiplash from what we've had for so long. So yeah, I'll give this one I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7 flat. It's really close to that 0.5, but I think that it is just a little bit too fast. Like these are new writers coming in and just saying, all right, we're not just going to cliffhanger on the last issue. We are going to wrap it up, but we're going to wrap it up as fast as humanly possible and go a completely different route. Because, wow, yeah.